tie for you my cream partridge dry fly. The thread I'm using is a uni thread in Cahill. It's an 06. It's an 06 because it's the only one I've got. Just wind that up. That's that. And in the vise I've got a size 14 wide gape talon hook, which are a great hook for dry fly. Very strong. Nice wide gape on them, and usually hook everything that puts it in its mouth. So good hook to have. Right, first I'm going to tie in some post material. This comes in pieces like that. I don't know what make it is, but what I'll do is twist it like that. Just twist it and I'll throw it up. Get a couple of turns, pull it forward. You don't want it going down your hook. Couple of turns and come in at the front. Ugh. That's why I'm going at the front. I'm going to start that again. In fact, I'm going to start the lot again. Let's get so we're nice and tight. Because I left the bobbin up, it went slack on me. So let's get that nice and tight. Dampen that, twist it. Bring your thread to the front. Get one on it, two on it. Lift it up slightly. Get in front. 3 turns and come over the top again. And that ain't going nowhere then. That'll stop it twisting. Just try and cut that off on a slight taper. Don't really matter about too much. Alright. Wet your fingers. Get that going forward out of the way. Come down on there. Right, about there. I'm going to put a bit of this fine wire in. This is the micro wire from Flybox. So let's get that caught in on the side and come down. Touching turns. Or as good as you can get to touching turns. Just start to come just round the bend and start coming back up. Nice and steady. I need to rush it. Bring it to the bottom of that thorax part just there. Right, now bring your wire up. Gaps in it, up to you. How you want your rib. But I'm doing mine about like that. Try and keep them the same. They look the same on my side, they might look different your side. As you come up a touch, just open it up just a little fraction. There we go. That'll do, mate, just there. Excuse fingers while I just get it tied in. That's that. Hold your thread. Helicopter it off. Just keep wetting them. Just keep them going forward, else you'll get fibres coming back into where you are with it. Right, next you put a bit of partridge on. Now the size of the feather that I've got is about that. That's the size of the feather. And all I've done is got the tip, pulled the fibres back. And at the bottom of this, get it caught in there. A couple of few turns on it. And turn that back down, get a couple of turns on that, just so it's pointing downwards, and leave it like that. Don't worry about snipping it off. So add to the bit of feather that you're putting in. Right, on this we only want roughly, try and keep it up there, one, and as you're going over, as it starts to part, catch it in. A couple of turns on that. There we go. Keep that up. We've got to snip that bit off. And that's the one. Right, just wet your fingers again. Without pulling any of that white down, just pull them down a touch. Just get a couple of turns there. Don't matter if it's pointing downwards like that. That's how you want it. Right, and next is a small cree feather off this cape here, from right down here, right down in this part. So it's only a small feather. And that's the one, look. That's the one I've selected. So, okay, just above that partridge. A couple of few turns on it. And grab that end and pull it back over and get that tied in that way. Just get a couple more turns of it, that locks it in. And without snipping it, the old feather off. Snip that bit away. Alright, grab it near the tip and move your thread to right up behind your white. Wet that again, just keep it out of the way. And you get your first turn in, the feather will turn. There we go. It's nice and steady because you remember you've only got it caught in right at the very tip of it. So nice and steady. Get yourself a few turns on there. As you come over that part, come over, catch that. A couple of turns on it, so you've got it, and hold it up, pull her off. Wet your fingers, now be careful that you're not going to drag any of this white back. It's a bit of a devil. Just pull them down, look. Do the top half first, and your bottom half after. Just get a turn. All you do is lock it in where you've just come off. Then come in front, bring the whole lot back. Get a couple of few turns, just so that you know your thread's there and it's on it. And it's up to you whether you put something on to tie it off with or not, as in with liquid form. To a lot of people don't because it adds weight, but I'll just put the littlest bit, just because it's an 06 thread really. It's a big thread, and if you're only going for 3 turns it could come undone fairly easy. So alright, get it all again, bring it all back. 1, 2, 3. Did it get it? Did it get it? I don't think it did. We'll go again, because it's still got the stuff on it. Drag it all back. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go 4. A bit of security there now. I'm just going to pull one fibre up. What a nuisance. Be alright though, you still get your line through. Right. I'll snip that away. Pull that down. out of the way. Just pull all that out and mess around with it, look. And there we go. That's the look you're after. Scruff it up a bit. Just scruff it up like that. That looks fabulous. There's a dry fly, that looks great. Now your post, as big as you want to make it. It's as big as I want it, just there. Always allow a bit more when you're cutting your post, because 9 times out of 10 it's always too short. But all you do with that now, get out tied on, get a little bit of floatant, and just rub that little bit there, and all this will sit in the film and just inside, and that body will be like the buzzer part of it below the water, and that'll fish. Fabulous, that will. Just turn it up a bit so you can see what it looks like when she's up. That's my belly grumbling because I'm hungry. And there we go. If you like what you're seeing, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe if you would please, and help the channel grow. And I'll keep putting some flies on that will catch some fish. That's a cracking dry fly, that is. Cracking dry fly. So if you want to see how to tie that again, it's on my YouTube channel, John Kirk Fly Tying. Thanks very much for watching. Cheers, bye.